There we are. Okay. Welcome to the Distance Workshop Weekly after spending a bunch of time trying to make sure that something wasn't horribly broken and that people could actually see the stream without the direct link. I mean, yeah, the direct link, it works fine. Yeah. Right. Download the new levels. That's what I need to do. Download new. We got a bunch of new stuff this week. Because there was very little last week, which is part of the reason I skipped it and just holiday stuff going. DAC has officially started. And also, we will start with the garages and menus because I believe I saw at least two that seem to be two new entries that seem to be only made for menu. Ooh, we got a bunch. Nice. All right. Let's see, Mr. Background's Mount Strange Day. Loading. This is a bit long of a... Oh, no, that's not too bad, actually. Okay. I was like, what song is this? But I see what he's messing with the speed and stuff of it. Okay. This is extremely basic, but very functional as a garage. It's fine. It's not that interesting, but it's fine. Do you get any other V's out? What? Okay, I'm confused by this one. That first one was a nice stationary scene. Yeah, like this one looks a little bit better as a second scene. That second one, I'm not so sure. I know it's looking out through a cave, but something about it just looks weird to me. I like this view too. The cave one, it was just like there was not enough to look at. But I do like that we're getting some different scenes. The cut feels a little abrupt, but nah. How many scenes do we get? Quite a few. Some nice mountains. Like, this is pretty cool scenery. This is not the most exciting menu ever, but it's a cool one. I like that interesting, like, a sun effect he's created. That felt like basically the intro where we saw the teleporter, but just without anything, so it didn't seem as good to me. Wonder what the deal with that is. We're getting a lot of scenes here, actually. Maybe too many. And then the blackness. Ooh. Maybe a few too many scenes for a menu. Honestly. Jesus, how many are we gonna get? I mean, we're definitely seeing some neat stuff here, but it's like... I mean, I guess it's fun variety if you like idle and do other stuff on the menu and come back and always seeing something different. I guess that's probably counts as a positive. It makes up for the lack of movement between shots. Sure. I do like this first initial opening scene. This is a nice one. This is good. I almost wish some of them hung around a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I feel like this is the weakest shot of the whole thing, honestly. I don't think that should be second if it's going to stay in here. But other than that, this is fine. This is going to be a personal preference one for sure, whether you like this type of thing, but I think this is a pretty decent menu if you do. Garage, yeah. So, off to a good start there. Oh. Yeah, new stuff. And the washing machine, too. And by Rhombus, who is here today. Oh, it's all car physics object, or added more cars to the washing machine, I see. As well as maybe so, oh, I see we had the big, oh, what? They all went out? No, the alliance symbol pushed everything out. Kind of ridiculously noisy and cluttered at first, but it's not too bad. I feel like this is a functional garage. It works well enough. Oh, and the whole wall is pushing everything out now. Oh, I just couldn't see that because I was on the other side of it before. Hold on, actually, I wanna reset this and... Oh, let's do a simple one that'll load fast and is not something new. I'm like, I remember backgrounds one took of it. Well, this is certainly entertaining in its own way. Default cameras, okay. This is funny. I don't think I would use this as a menu. The entertainment value kind of dies off pretty quickly when everything just gets shoved out. Actually, a little bit of it did survive and come back in. Not much, though. Turn off. Oh, you forgot to turn off menu mode. Hey, it's funny at least. I mean, when you look at the thumbnail and you read the name, it's like... I feel like anyone who's expecting like a really elaborate, high-quality menu, like I think your expectations are in the wrong place if you come in here expecting that from this. So, I got you. It was never intended to be a menu. Fair enough. That explains the total default cameras a lot. It's a little bit goofy, but honestly, I feel like that kind of, feel like it actually makes entire sense with the type of level it is. Or at least what I get from it. Nice garage, maybe a little too heavy on the overhead lighting, but not bad. And then we have, this is a menu we've seen a couple times now, the default ambience. Then, was there another one? I feel like there was at least two originally. Maybe there was like a rain one and a clear weather one or something. Then we got the spooky Halloween one, and now we have the winter themed one, which is nice. It's using default cameras. I think the default camera works decently well this time for this one. I don't have a real issue with it. We have some fun Christmas present props blocking off our lane. Yeah, cool. I like that one, of course. And simple menu 1. One of the ones that cued me in that some of these were made strictly to be menus and not an actual track for them. Cool particle effects with the distance title. It's neat. This is a nice, like, ambience, cool, like, particle background. I like it. And it fits this is one where it's like there's some where they're really cool camera shots, but it kind of clashes with the whole menu lettering and, you know, being able to navigate stuff. And this one is actually like really where it fits into it very well and looks cool. So nice. Very simple, but works very well. I like it. And Eradication by Cat Walton. I wonder if this is a... Right, because yeah, I think the other series, one level series from Cat was not completed, so this might be a new level in that set. I'm curious if this was intended intentionally a menu, because if it is, just a note, please check your garage mode positionings, because this feels wrong. I mean, maybe the weird scan grid is supposed to be suspending the car, but it doesn't look right to me. It doesn't give me that feel. It just kind of feels like our car happened to be in the middle of this, which might be like a cool freeze frame action shot, but that's not really what you want from a garage. I can see the lighting really falls off in the front, which, you know, maybe that gives you a better feel for how your paint job will look in pure bright and a little bit shaded, but yeah, I'm not liking this as a garage so much. How do we get this? Ooh, I actually really like this first shot here. This is nice. People didn't think who lived in these buildings. There live people under my control. We get text in the menu. Interesting. That's a fun touch. Getting some narration. I don't know if anything else is going to happen. If there is, the wait is rather long. So I'm pretty sure those were not there at first, right? Actually, now let me give it a little bit more and make sure nothing else happens. Actually, does that? No, it doesn't get in the way with the menus, so cool. Oh, my camera's, god damn it. Oh, what the? My face cam. I'll fix that in a minute. You can see the screen, so that's important. I don't want to interrupt this for face cam and figure out what the hell. I must have bumped a cord or something. It didn't like it. I will fix that. Thanks for letting me know, because I probably would not have noticed that for a good bit here. No, it doesn't look like anything else. Let me refresh this one. So yeah, it does seem like the garage is just kind of like a default view, which I think you'd definitely pick a better one for this. Let me switch back over to this, just because I know it loads quick. The main reason I'm using that one. Yeah, no text. It does pop up, because I'm pretty sure this popped up. How long till it pops up, actually? I almost feel like it showed faster or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I think it's interesting, though. I like it. It's cool. Kind of like an Easter egg thing. How long does it take that to show up? So I remember I was like admiring the ships and stuff going on for a good bit. It was like, it almost looks like an action shot, but frozen in time, but things are still moving, so it's like, it's a little weird there. That one, I mean, everything else makes sense to be stationary. Like the helicopter thing is like stuck on top of the building, so I had a drone flying around, but that one ship in air that's on fire feels like, why is that not moving at all? Yeah, and now we get the text narration. Interesting that it's so long into this. Oh, did my... No, where's my... Hold on, let me restart my camera. Please don't be a pain in the ass about this. Video connection lost. Okay, just a moment. It is being more of a pain in the ass than I would like it to be. Oh, come on. Wonder if the camera app crashed or something. Start. Yep. Okay. There we are. I just need to get this back into position. I actually get it right on the first try. That actually looks decent. Hold up. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Down just a little. That was better. Okay. Let's hope for no more random technical problems tonight. Alright, so yeah, I really like this scene. I'm not sure how I feel about the narration stuff. I think it's a cool idea. I like that. Like, I think it's cool, but I'm not sure how much I like it overall for the menu aspect of it. And that and this ship in the middle floating there feels a little... Actually, can you even see my mouse? You can't see my mouse. The ship floating in the middle feels a little weird. Anyways. Was there another one or was that the last? That was the last one. Cool. We actually got some pretty decent menus. Like, we got some interesting variety here. What's the music like? You know what? This is fine. I'll go with this one for now. Cool. Ooh. All three categories, huh? Let's start with stunt. 8 by Rhombus and the number 4. Okay, these are part of probably follow-ups to what was the one's like the number 2 or something. Oh, it's literally called the number 2 4. God damn it. I had to get them all. Alright. Alright. What do we even start on? Okay. I do kind of like the general design of this. Oh, it's doubled up. Oh. Did I update Omega's Dreadfest level before I played? I mean, I didn't play it yet. Doesn't it update automatically? Did he upload a new version, or is he just update the current one? So if he updated the current one, it should be good. But I'd actually almost forgotten that I did need to play that, so. Yeah, this is basically, unless I'm misremembering something completely, this is essentially the number 2, just with a second level of it on top. So, it's neat. Oh, we had was there a giant number 4 floating out in space? Yes, there is. Alright. The idea is it does amuse me. I feel like this offers a little more than the number 2, just because we have the expanded play space, but it's not that different. So, if I remember what I felt about the last one, I was like, this is cool, but it's gonna get old kind of quick, because there's only so much that you can do on it. I do think this is a good bit better, but essentially gonna have the same issues. You updated the current one, yeah, so it should be good. Will automatically update when you... Yeah, I thought so. Fix the end zone. Unfortunately, not end zone. I mean, you fix the end zone, but not the checkpoint. Yeah. I need to remember to comment on that track, because I keep forgetting and be like, please fix that checkpoint. That checkpoint sucks. It just really does. I'm probably going to die there again today, I just probably will. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. That's gonna happen. Okay, I've seen enough of this. It's cool. I like it. I think it's fun. Very simple, to the point. I'm not sure how much longevity it has as a real stunt track, but that's not my thing to begin with, so. Is it really the only checkpoint? Oh, jeez. Did fix the... Oh, he did. We have water sounds. Number 8. So is this a box array or a full cube array of these? And is there any not water area? So while the water vibe is interesting, I think it's a little annoying to only have that. I don't actually super like distances water modify. Like, it works, it makes sense, but it's like when you play a whole level like that, it's like, I want to be able to hear things properly. I also like how the 8s are basically like infinity signs, is how it's drawn. What is there an inscription? The number 4, 2. Yep. I feel like this one is actually the way it's aligned. It's like, it's a little more disorienting and confusing to navigate than 4. It's not like that big of a deal, but I think that combined with the muffled sound, I think I actually prefer 4 over this. Like, this is cool. It does offer more play space, so, you know, that's... I don't know that these kind of levels are really the ones you care so much about that on, but maybe, for those who do care, that's definitely a thing. Whoops. Yeah, I just think the sound just kind of bothers me. I think that's the big thing. Just want to suppress the audio. Monolith is playing at 5 times speed. Oh, God. Yeah, when I go quiet and listen to it. Yeah, it does sound like it's playing pretty fast back there. Like, it's a neat idea. I'm just like, I think it's probably mostly a me thing or a preference thing. I'm just like, I don't really love just playing with the muffled audio, suppressed audio like that. I don't really like it that much. I think it's a neat effect used sparingly. I don't know that I really want to play a level that it's always like that. I don't think I do. Anyways, but also a stunt track, so that doesn't help it for the case for me. Anyways, let's get out of here. Cool. I do think I prefer number 4 to the second number 2, 4 of the set. I believe that is I personally think that is the best of the 3. Omega did put checkpoints in the map when he fixed the end zone as Dreadfest. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? I'll check it out. I'll keep that in mind. Space boosting by Rhombus. Oh boy. Is this going to be something I can actually do? What's the description? An experimental challenge. Okay. Oh, 0G. Ew. Uh-oh. Maybe picking up a little more speed than I'm prepared to deal with. God, why am I feel like I should not be going this fast. I feel like I have less control than I should. Oh no. This is neat. Like, yeah, it's like obviously more of an experimental thing. It's not meant to be like a really well-defined challenge. I like the idea and the, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, why am I going so fast? Why can I not stop and get control over my car? Oh no. Well, that's a little bit rude. Why can I not just sneak in through the top? Come on, guys. Oh god. Alright, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There's some physics fuckery going on here. Okay. Oh, no. Down car. Stay on road, please. Thank you. Well, interesting. I'm not sure if I can full recommend it, but I think this is kind of cool. So let me restart, because I think a lot of the props and just kind of like, oh, there are 2 cars. I didn't even notice that. Kind of like the atmosphere of this level, I feel, is really fits and works with it. Kind of like the weird ruins in phase space, and we see a little bit of debris, like not just the debris, but there's some other objects of interest out here, like the weird floating glowing things and stuff. And we do have a flight path in this big weird ruins structure. It's cool. I like it. I'm digging this aesthetic. And why am I going so far? I am boosting back. Car, turn around, please. I think it's nice for what it is. I think the atmosphere and stuff is pretty good. Maybe some gameplay refinements could be added, but yeah, I generally like it. I'm not sure that I can recommend it, but there's no ruins. It's actually a full-size ship. Oh, cool. You can't really tell from that, from what I could see. And I get the feeling of ruins because of all the broken debris and stuff. It feels like it's big, like kind of dilapidated, falling apart structure. That's the impression I got. Maybe if there was more lights or signs of it being like lit up and powered in some of the spots, it would feel less like that. It may give more the, what's even going on? Fly, butterfly, fly. Touch that grass. Where am I going? I can't jump. Uh-oh. Am I going down? Is this level about going down? We're attempting to find the grass. Ow. Are these safe? Okay, so grids, I think, yeah. The mesh patterns are like the kill gridded off, don't go here. And we have to stay in the bounds of the box. Uh-oh. 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 This isn't insanely hard, but it's also not easy. Ow. Ah! Damn it. Oh, like, I'm doing surprisingly well at this, but I didn't want to say that. Let me try it again. I'll say the one thing is just like, the start is very confusing where I'm like, what am I even supposed to be doing? Well, let's give this another try, or 2. Do I? I don't have boost. I assume I don't have wings. Yep. Okay. So, oh, shoot. I was not missing something in my toolkit last time. camera is a little funky for stuff like this. Like, it feels really awkward, but I'm pulling it off somehow, so how much can I... damn it, how much can I really complain? It's definitely an interesting type of challenge. I do generally kind of like the idea of this. Okay, now focus. Must survive. Uh-oh. Okay. Slow and steady, line up my trajectory. I can't see where I'm going. Oh god, that one was not clear where the hole was from the angle. The touch grass level is very difficult to do without wings to help. You feel it could help air control to a point. I think being able to use jets only to navigate could be helpful in a way. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would want wings on this level or not. Cause like, yeah, wings give you a lot more control over your trajectory, but they also kind of make things a little more difficult in their own way, especially if the full acceleration. Like, I don't feel like I'm actually falling that fast here. Like, I feel like if I was using wings, this might actually be harder in some ways. And as somebody who has recently been working on a good bit of air control, I'm like, this actually makes perfect sense to me. But yeah, as somebody who's not well-versed in that kind of stuff, which I'm not, wouldn't consider myself that well-versed, but see another player coming into this and being like, what the is even all this? You want me to do what? Oh shoot, is this the last one? Oh my god. Touch the grass. Oh no! Oh no! No! Missed it because I didn't account for the force from me rotating my car to get my wheels under me. Oh no. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I did also give low gravity to give some more time. Yeah, I can tell. I'm falling way slower than I feel like I should be. And I appreciate it because especially with the visual style of this, like if you got up to full speed, it would be really hard to visually parse some of this at certain angles without the extra time. I think that was a good choice. And also kind of gives you the illusion of achieving something far more difficult than it actually is. I'm not saying this isn't difficulty, but it's like, it feels like it's way harder than it should be harder than it actually is. And you're like, oh yeah, how am I doing this? Am I secretly amazing at this? It's like, no, you're like, you're not bad, but But yeah, this is considerably less aggravating and ridiculous than I originally thought it was going to be. And I think the gravity is a large factor in that. Yeah, I like the straight down fall, but I think if we had full normal gravity, it would be like, oh no, this is just painful. At least for me. No, more. Oh no. Okay. I touched the grass. Why don't I win? How dare you? Oh. I have to touch the grass harder. I have to grip on top of it. That's kind of funny. If that was intentional. Funny. I approve. Yeah, this is actually I feel like this is in an interesting, nice spot. Like, it's not like, yeah, there's room for like the super ridiculous, crazy challenges, but I feel like this is in an interesting spot where it's like, you gotta have your skills reasonably on point, but this isn't demanding you be like master level air control shit. So I like that. And yeah, grip on the grass, but I feel like that detail is definitely gonna get some people and make them really frustrated, but as somebody who's in the know that is a thing that you can make it do, I like it. And I don't know how you would communicate that otherwise, so other than maybe leaving some hint in the description. Oh, most people just fly straight into the... Yeah, I guess if you were to dive into the grass, that would probably hit the trigger if that actually works and doesn't kill you and doesn't complete the level. I'm fine with that too. I almost feel like it shouldn't win, but I don't know. It's probably better if it does, right? Interesting question. Do I revisit Omega's Dreadfest level before doing all the new stuff? I think I will, just because I feel like I'm probably gonna forget if I don't. So let's see what the updates on this are like. I have heard a rumor that there are actual checkpoints in this level now. So let's find out. So there's a lot I want to like about this level. Yeah, I just heard a checkpoint there, yeah. So, yep. There exists a checkpoint, confirmed. So some sort of checkpoint updating has been added. There's another one there right before the first boost. Uh-oh. I need to go down on that. Or can I land on this? I can land on this side. I don't know if I'm... God, what is going on? What am I doing? I'm just going back. I feel like that had gone horribly wrong. Why did I not get a cooldown there? Feels like I should have gotten a cooldown by now. And I want to be back on this side of the road. Oh! What happened there with that teleporter? I don't know. Let me try it again when I'm actually on the road. And can tell what's going on. Not gonna boost because I just want to stay in control and see what happens with this teleport. Yeah, so something just happened with the angle I came into it. So I know they're not as obvious, but that might be a good place to use a warp anchor to manually set the exit trajectory so that weird high speed road clipping explosion doesn't happen again. Oh god, right, I have wings. Yes, there are indeed more checkpoints. Like, there was actually one right there. Yeah, because I remember dying on this section, getting sent all the way. Oh, but I didn't check the checkpoint that used to be bad. Okay, I have to restart, actually. Might have hit the roller when I exited. Yeah. That could definitely have been what happened. So that's why I'm saying, like, that. Oops. I had my fingers on the wrong keys. Whoops. I was like, why am I not turning? Because I am not actually pressing the arrow. That would do it. But yeah, that's like, you're gonna have a lot of hazards and stuff if you don't hit it perfectly, and when high-speed shit's happening, honestly, control is not something you have a lot of all the time. Oh god. Talking about control. Oh god. Hold up. I can recover this, I think. I'm on the underside of the road, but let's see what happens. I don't know what happened. I am confused. I think I got launched and then bounced into the sky. Oh, what the? I did not realize that was vertical. Okay. So yeah, this would be a case where warp anchor, set exit trajectory so that when you get teleported, you just come out the right way and we don't have all sorts of funky stuff happening there. It is not the worst thing ever, but I feel like that would make the level feel a lot better because the way we're coming into this teleport, I just feel like that's the way to go. Yeah, snap to exit. That's the toggle I'm thinking of, yeah. That, I think, is definitely the way to go there. Or I think it would be a considerable improvement, at least. Oh, gosh darn it, I forgot again. I just hit another checkpoint. I'm like, no, I need to test the weird bullshit checkpoint. That's on that. Wait, did he remove that checkpoint, maybe? Huh. Because wasn't it on that? hold up. So it was on that part after you jump over. I think that checkpoint might actually just be gone. Yeah, because I think the checkpoint was on this road. God. I think that's where it was, right? So it was the one that put you on the backside. Or was it after this teleport? I'm actually not sure. Well, there's no checkpoint here. Checkpoint there. Is this it? I think this used to be where the checkpoint was. So it was definitely before all of this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was definitely before all this. Okay, so yeah, he either replaced that checkpoint completely, removed it, or when redoing checkpoints in this level, or it's entirely fixed. So, nice. That's a major improvement. Oh god, no, I'm not, I'm just not managing my flight sensitivity well. Okay, let's oh gosh darn it. Land, please. Thank you. Okay. I survived the landing. Oh, let's see if this loop teleport got fixed, too. Or actually, if you just put a checkpoint on it, that would fix it also. Yeah, we do this. Then we go back. Nope, that's not fixed. So the teleporter doesn't get activated until you go through the loop. This is what's happening. There's an invisible teleporter right in front of me. Normally, you drop straight down into it. But since I'm coming at it from the side, if I move it at any speed, I smash right into the wall of this hallway and explode. So that is the one remaining problem so far. Let's see if I can do this well. Oh gosh darn it, I missed the cooldown. Yeah, no, honestly, that this isn't even this isn't even that it should be snap to exit. It's, well, I would say you can get away with it if there's some glowing portal-y shit that appears at the bottom of the loop that you drop into. But open road like this, it's just wrong, like that you don't get around the loop and you just teleport here. The fact that this teleporter is activating like that is wrong. It's probably not such an easy fix since it's like probably just animating into place, or basically just, it's just a one-time thing to turn it on. Having to turn off and on again does make it considerably more complicated to pull off correctly. As simple as it is conceptually, it's not always easy in execution. So I will accept that, but if that's the case, just add some particle effects or something, make it look like there's a portal there, so it's like at least you understand you're driving into it sideways, or that you're driving into a portal there. I'm fine with how it works when you come down from the loop. I'm not fine with it doing that when you just drive across the road into it. And okay, that's literally the end. We've seen the entire level up to that point. Level is much improved. I will actually give it a thumbs up. The loop teleporter needs to be changed, because honestly, the whole descent thing, it's pretty likely many people are going to die there. Not everyone, but yeah. And then it's just going to be annoying when you're like, I'm going through the loop again, and why did I crash into a wall and explode? And I just did it again. How slow do I have to go? It's like, that's just bad. That's just a bad gameplay experience. But it's also understandable, and it's not that bad. So yeah, fix that up. That's literally the only real problem with the level now. The walls to the tube look cool. Yeah, they do. I have no issue with the visuals. I think the visuals in this level are pretty nice. I like the theming stuff. It's a cool level. It's considerably much more enjoyable now that my major issues have been fixed. Yes. You can change the recharge text color for the checkpoints by changing it to like, oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to remember that. I don't know that I'm ever really going to use that, but that's cool to know. Okay, so, but yeah, or actually just make that teleporter. I know you can make the teleporter trigger the checkpoint. Yeah, the easy fix would just to be make that teleporter a checkpoint, so that when you respawn in the tunnel, you just respawn at the top of the tunnel. Especially if you're going to respawn right before the loop and just drive through it. I can understand that from a design perspective. You're like, I want people to see my cool loop. I think it's fun to drive through the cool loop. We've got spinning swords and shit. make it more fun and enjoyable. But when it doesn't function right, then it just gets more frustrating. And you're like, why do I have to do this again? And yeah, so the easy fix would just be make the teleporter a checkpoint. That would be the easiest way to do it. Mega's good with visual concepts. He just hasn't made a level in a while. Yeah, that's understandable. Like, honestly, all of the issues with it are completely understandable. I know how and why they happened, and I'm like, yeah, you can't blame the guy for making the mistakes in the first place. I would not. But they do hurt the play experience a lot and should be fixed up. And I'm glad to see that almost all of it is fixed. It is a vastly better experience now. That is for sure. So, let's move on to actually new stuff. Concrete Jungle by J2A, starting here. Is this a DAC map? I feel like it is, but I'm not actually sure because it's not in the name up front. Large concrete structures discovered deep in the mountains. What was their purpose, and how did they get there? We have many questions. Got some nice rain, neat sky, bit of fog. The storm cloud effect feels like it's moving a little fast for me. That's not too bad because it's kind of vague, but it is a little distracting. The movement in the sky, I feel, is a little too erratic. Uh-oh. I was like, oh, why do I see just like the cutoff of all of these structures? But no, it's the water, and just with the fog and stuff, water texture wasn't clear, so it looked like just sky things were ending. But no, that makes sense. Now I've seen a little more. I'm like, nope, that's actually fine. Mysterious castle-y structures. I do like that. What are pillars? Digging the aesthetic so far. Oh, hold up. I got distracted by the big glass structure on my left. I was like, oh, I didn't expect to see something like that here. Hold up. What's going on with that? And then I ran straight into a roller. Like, this feels really out of place and therefore interesting. How up does this go? Wow, this, I thought I was just gonna go up to the top and see if there was anything there, just, you know. Okay. Interesting that thing is there. Concrete Jungle is DAC, yeah. I was like 90% sure, but I'm like, there isn't any in-game labels, but I'm pretty sure this one was DAC. So yeah. I was not incorrect. Hooray! Oh god, no! Gosh darn it! Oh, I don't have enough heat to recover from that. And I see some commentary about something about Omega's Metro Realm. I'll read that when I'm not in the middle of trying to actually play this track properly. Some cool tree props. I like it. Flight section. Ooh, I like that dam with the waterfalls. That's fun. That's not something, the type of thing you see very often in distance, and I like it. I feel like the music choice fits pretty well too. I'm feeling it. I think the vibe works well with the aesthetics and type of scenery we're getting. Nope, I cannot sneak around to that pillar. Dang it. Oh, I'm still sliced? I thought I got a regen thing. Whoops. Gosh darn it. That's what happens when you're missing part of your wheels. Things get a little wonky. Let's not get sliced this time. How's that sound? Overrated, I know, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. The ending felt a little just like, yeah, track's gone on, time to end it. Didn't really feel like anything special or like ending worthy. But I think the track is otherwise quite good. That's like my only real complaint is like that ending felt like it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, you've seen the place. See you later. It's not bad. It's not strictly bad, but it's not great. Okay, hold on. Let me... Bro, what did I miss? Mega needs to fix his Metro Realm for Realm tournaments because it sometimes does crash people's games. Oh yeah, for Realm tournaments? Yeah, that's not a... It's not a great thing to happen when it's part of a tournament circuit. Can't fix that? Oh, you can't fix that. It's just because it's a big map, yeah. Controls DAC. Movie accurate Metro Realm is definitely one people have tried to optimize before. I feel it could be fun to try. Good job on this level for the DAC. Oh, backgrounds, you're actually going to attempt to optimize the full-on Metro Realm? Alright. Oh yeah, if you remove the Exodrome might save some, but yeah. Wave speed storm seems to be because real-time reflections are on? Oh, the hyperspeed storm. Oh, okay. You're saying the sky stuff moving. Huh. I mean, I like the real-time reflections, but you know what? Let me try turning it off and see what it does. Yeah, let's just turn it off entirely and reload the level and see what happens. Nah, sky's still moving at the same speed. I don't know if it's something specific to my settings or maybe something got misclicked on the latest update of it. But yeah, yeah, I actually had kind of forgotten about that by the end because it isn't a major detail, but at least in the beginning, it's like that movement doesn't feel right. That's the one thing that feels off, but honestly, most of the time we can't even tell after the beginning. So it is definitely a minor issue, but would feel better if that was touched up, for sure. Because like here, it's like we don't even get a good clear view of the sky to even see any of that at most points. Like, the times we can when you look for it, it's like, oh, that feels off. But when you're playing the track, honestly, I don't really notice now that I'm in the track when I'm not specifically looking for it. I don't actually notice it at all. So I will consider that more of a, oh yeah, I can see it here when I really look for it. I didn't notice it first time because I was just focused on what I was doing and the cool damn waterfall thing. By that I mean a dam with a waterfall. Just to clarify. Yeah, we got pretty regular hazards and stuff to do. It's not anything crazy, but it's like, it's keeping me engaged. I generally like the pacing of this, yeah. I think other than, you know, sky, minor visual issue, I would consider it. And the ending just feels kind of there. But other than that, this is a good track. Oh, options didn't apply? Okay. Let me go back to the menu then. And yes, I meant the clouds moving faster in the sky. That is what I was... Options. Yeah, I might have forgot to. Yep, you are correct. I forgot this is one of those games where you actually have to fly. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Workshop. Yeah, let's we'll just load in again, make sure that actually saved, and see if it's doing it. Oh yeah. Huh. Why does that affect that so much? That's weird. So yeah, now I doubly can't really blame him for that because it's like, that's a weird setting thing that really should not be affecting things like that. Yeah, that's, huh. That's strange, to say the least. So, let's turn it back on and see if it actually, change in real time. Yeah. What? Why? Huh. Yeah, it's a general game bug. It has to be. So that makes no... I'm like, maybe there's some reflective things in the sky, but it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. That is kind of funny. All right, well then that's not that. Yeah, if it's a game engine bug, that's nothing you can hold against the level. I have no idea why there would be a correlation. Maybe some numbers, essentially wires got crossed with the numbers changing things, but I don't know, man. I'm